evening, everyone, especially to all the moms that are connected tonight. You are very special. Allow me to introduce myself. As Drew said, my name is Alice Samu, and I'm connecting from Maputo, Mozambique, beautiful country. And my background, as most of the people that are connected in this call, and I believe so, when I was a child, my parents told me in order to have a bright future, I should go to school, have a degree, and then get a good job. I was very fortunate because I managed to go to school, to pay the school fees, and have a degree in business administration. And then I got a job, a very nice job, and I started working and working hard because I wanted to be free, financially free. I'm a person that I always wanted to be very independent, and I am, thanks to Neolife today. So I was working hard, but the money was very short. So I decided to continue studying. So I was working shift and then going to school. Guess what? My time started going very short. I was lacking time to take care of myself. I couldn't eat properly. I was starving myself, and I didn't have time. I didn't have really time to enjoy life. And at this stage, also, I was going through a lot of stress because my job is a very demanding job. So guess what? I started developing a lot of diseases. I started, I was always tired. I was always having that malaria. Here in Mozambique, a lot of people can die from malaria. So I also started experiencing this kind of problems. I was not happy with that. So from that stage, I started searching for solutions because I was spending much time at the hospital instead of going to work or spending my time with my family and friends. So I met a friend that told me about Neolife products. So I started taking the Neolife products, and slowly I noticed that my health was really improving. The products that I started taking at that time was the Feel Better program. I believe a lot of people connected in this call, I refer to Neolife family. That time we used the Formula 4, NutriShake, and also carotenoid complex, adding the omega-3. Those are the products that I started using, and I started feeling more energy, My immunity started boosting, and so I started, improving my health. I was happy with that. So I started sharing the products with my family, with my friends, and without even realizing, I was starting building a business. So I must say the first pay that I get from Neolife, I was really not understanding where the money was coming from because I didn't understand the business. But as the time was passing, and I was sharing with more people and the people who were using the products, guess what? My network started growing and the check was also growing. So I got excited. Remember, I have a background in business administration. So I decided that maybe this could be an opportunity for me to build a business. So I looked into could I make this Neolife to be a strong business? And of course, it took me some time to learn the steps that I should follow in order to develop my business. So I got my business growing, and Besides the health, I started, benefiting from a lot of things. I mean, my financial income started growing. And other than that, I started, clearing all my debts. Today, I'm a debt-free. Today, I'm owning a house through this Neolife opportunity. The car that I'm driving, it's through this Neolife opportunity. So this is something that really gets me excited. Every day, it's more exciting. But the other thing that I managed to acquire through this Neolife opportunity, it's something that I really love. It's traveling. You know what? This Neolife opportunity allowed me to travel all the places in the world. International traveling, local traveling from South Africa, Europe, London, all the places that you can imagine. I've been to all these places through this Neolife opportunity. So today I can say I'm very, very, very excited about the future. And I'm very much excited because I see that with this Neolife opportunity, I'm able to control my future. I can do what I really like to do. So I'm very, very excited about this Neolife family and this Neolife opportunity because there is no limit. The limit is even not the sky. You can go beyond what you think is your dream. This Neolife family can take you where you have never imagined. So thank you very much for allowing me to share my little story. And I just hope this story can connect with all of you that are connected to this call. Thank you so much.
So for those of you that haven't met me before, I'm a mom of 3. My eldest son is 19, and then I've got a daughter of 17, and my baby is about to turn 13. So that's, yeah, and I've got the most incredible supportive husband as well. But I was introduced to Neolife years ago, before I had children. I was introduced to Neolife when I was working full-time for a firm of chartered accountants as the PH, the senior partner, and I had a great job. It was wonderful boss. Life was okay. It was going along well. We were also working on the weekends at a flea market catering, so we were busy as well. But I remember so clearly, I got to a point where I just started to think, hold on. And I think a lot of you here can relate, possibly most of you. I'd grown up with dreams. I'd grown up with goals. I'd just grown up with an idea of how my life was going to be. And I thought, you know what? Working in an office, 8 to 5, doing what I'm doing now, suddenly I just started to realize that these things are not happening. I'd grown up riding horses, and I thought, my word, when is that ever going to happen? Because it's a different story now when you've got to pay for these things and this lifestyle that you just presumed. And I had always just known and thought that I would be traveling and be able to just have a lifestyle and a life of freedom and choice. And it was then that I started to think, but hold on, what are my choices? Where do I look from here? And do I look to study further? Do I look to get another job? Do I look to buy a business? And the other thing was, I remember so clearly, even today, I remember so clearly sitting at my beautiful desk overlooking these beautifully manicured gardens. And I just looked out there and I thought, I need to do something that's going to give me the ability to impact other people, that's going to give me the ability to make a difference in people's lives. And I just thought to myself, if I leave here today, I'm sure they'll miss me for a little bit, but they will replace me very quickly. And I need to find something where I'm going to make an impact. And I think God God planted that in my mind and in my heart, I know, because it was around that time that I received a phone call from the daughter of one of our clients. And she said, Melissa, I've heard about you, and I was just wondering if you'd be open to having a look at a sideline business as a way of earning an additional income. And you can imagine, I was so excited and immediately thought, yes, this is what I'm wanting. And then what happens? What happens then? The doubt creeps in, and almost simultaneously the doubt crept in. And I thought, you know what, I bet you it's sales. I bet you it's something that I can't do. I bet you she's wanting something from me. And I had actually talked myself straight out of it while she was still talking to me. And I always just say today, I'm just so thankful that she was such a lovely, friendly person. And I thought, I'm going to go along. I'm going to go along and just have a listen to what she has to say. And that might be some of you on the call this evening. You might have just come along thinking, okay, let me just have a listen. Anyway, I went along and I started to get excited. So I started off not having a clue how I was going to build the business, with a very skeptical husband, but there was a few things that I committed to. I decided, I remember so clearly when I decided that I was going to go for this business, that I was going to believe in myself. I was going to commit to doing what it took. I was going to commit to believing in the business, the Near Life business, and commit to the coaching that was offered to me. And just to round it off very quickly, this business has enabled me to be at home with my 3 children every single step of the way. It's enabled me to be there with them when they want me, when they don't want me. And it's given our family an excitement for the future. It's given us the ability to live in the world that we live in today, excited about the possibilities, hope for the future. And for them to just, my children, to see their parents excited about the work that they do, excited, positivity. And I think that's something that we can't buy. And now I just want to just say, my son is 19. He's talking about traveling the world. He's talking about moving overseas, all the exciting things that he's going to do in the future. And as a mom, I can't even begin to tell you what this business means to me. I just said to my husband yesterday, to have this Near Life business in our hands, where we know when Clark talks about his exciting future and all the things that he's going to do, we know that this business is going to give us the ability to travel, to see him, to visit him. And I actually get goosebumps when I think, without this business, what would the possibilities do? How trapped would I as a mom feel? How desperate as a mom would I feel? And for me, that's what Near Life means to me. It means freedom. It means choices. It means just living a life of excitement. And we live in a crazy world these days, but we can be excited about this world. We can be excited about our possibilities. And if you're on this call thinking, I don't know if I can do it. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a full-time employed. I want to tell you that if there's that little bit inside of you that says, I want something better, just take that step. Believe in yourself enough to do what you need to do every single day. And I promise you, your life will change. Not overnight, but it will change. And it's absolutely been a privilege sharing. And I just get so excited about my mission, as Drew said. My mission is to empower other women, ordinary women like myself, to just believe in themselves enough to do what it takes to change their lives and to make the changes that they want to. So it's been an absolute privilege sharing, and I hope that I get to meet you along the way in this incredible, incredible Near Life journey.
It's always a privilege to share my Near Life story, and tonight I am so humbled to be part of dynamic and successful moms in our Near Life business. My name is Aune Kalume, as I was introduced. I am a wife, married to my best friend, the only sugar in my tea. And we are blessed with 4 beautiful children, 2 boys and 2 girls. They are still young, not yet teenagers. And I want to tell you, our house is one of the loudest in the neighborhoods. These kids are really keeping us on our toe, but it's a joy and a plus because they give me the most beautiful name in the world, Mom. So by profession, I'm an accountant that I am doing full-time. I have a very demanding job. While on part-time, my husband and I have been doing Neo-Life business opportunity. And this business has really, really, really changed our life in so many ways, in terms of health, in terms of wealth, in terms of lifestyle, boarding as a couple. Neo-Life has just beautified our life. Now, why did I join Neo-Life? I joined many years ago. Of course, as I said, we are doing it now over 16 years. I joined because I wanted to make money. My story is different from Alice. Mine, I wanted to make money, my friend. I grew up from a very poor background. I am raised by a single and unemployed mom. So we were so poor that we were so serious that I cannot express it in words. Just think of poverty. That was our background. Now, my mother used to tell me that if you want to have a good life, you just need to study hard. When you study hard and you get a good job, you'll be able to, afford normal things like all other kids. You'll be able to live a normal life like all other kids. Then I went to school. I studied hard. I'm so grateful for my mom's advice. So I got a job. But when I landed a job, I got a good job. But when I landed a job, me being the first born in the family of 6, mother is not employed. So the day that I'm getting my salary, it's the alpha and omega of my salary. I mean, all the eyes were on me. You have to cut up for this one. You have to help for this one. So when you come to work the next day, and yesterday was a payday, people are talking about going to movies, doing their hair, and I'll be there pretending really very, very busy because, I mean, my pockets cannot afford to hear those things because I know I cannot afford. And then I said, if I can just get a business where I can make extra 1,000, I didn't wanted a lot of money. You know, when you are poor, you are very, very economical. You can be very, very economical with your thoughts. I didn't wanted a lot of money. I said, if I get a business where I can make extra 1,000, I'll be better off. So that's how I was introduced to Neo-Life. And I want to tell you, for the last 16 years, my husband and I, there was never a single month that we did not qualify and miss a bonus in Neo-Life. And I want to tell you, we made a lot of money over the years. Remember, I'm still working. I'm having a good job. My husband is working. He's having a good job. And whatever that we are making in Neo-Life, it's really just a top up. So as we are talking colleagues now, my relationship with poverty is not that close anymore because Neo-Life has really, really made me a better person. I have been able to become a better mother. Like now I can afford private schools for my kids. I can afford to take my kids for holidays, international flights with my kids, which I couldn't have afford. And I want to tell you one thing that I realized, or one thing that excites me the most, is that when you have money can command a level of respect for the people in your community, as a mother in the house, as a sister, or as whatever. I want to tell you, for example, if you just give like your mother-in-law 10,000 to say winter is coming, mommy gets money to get the blankets and do things like that. I want to tell you that even if your sisters-in-law or brothers-in-law, they are nyaki-nyaki, your mother-in-law will be saying, no, leave my daughter. Because I want to tell you, not each and every single woman can be beaten by a man. When you have money, it's, as I said, it can command a level of respect. That's why I want to encourage all the women in the call tonight, that if you are still waiting for your husband or your brother to fill the petrol, before they put the petrol in the car, you cannot travel. I want to tell you that you are the only person in that category. We have moved, we left. And I want to tell you, here we are empowering ourselves as women. Here we are working our business and we are making money. We are making money, we are buying our cars, we are building our houses. So don't wait until your husband got pension before you build yourself a house. Here in your life, you can have it. You can have your health. You can have your personal growth, like everything that you think of in life. you can have it here. I think I should end here. Thank you so much, Drew, for this opportunity. But I just want to tell you, it's not the end of the good news is that it's not the end of the world. You are still have time. It's not late. You can still join today. Just talk to the person who invites you, and then, you know, join us. We are here to make really the world a better place and a healthier place. Thank you.